this all developed. I've been a producer since 2009, for sure, 2009. And as far as that concerned, I've been doing it for a long time. But I stopped, man. You know, when you get married, you know what I'm saying? When you get married and have kids, y'all don't know nothing about the red cup. When you get married and have kids, man, it's a different level. And I was much younger back then. I'm 46 now. I'll be 47. June 25th, 1978. Cancer Nation, what's up? But yeah, man, I had to try this live out. And I know eventually y'all will come back to this channel and say, okay. I don't want nobody to think I'm fake. I want everybody to know that I'm real. I'm a real person. I'm a real human being. But at the end of the day, God brought me on here, man. He brought me to YouTube. I've been on a journey, yo. I've been on a long journey just like everybody else. And my goal is just to help people, man, that I don't know. I know a lot of people, met a lot of people in my life. But my goal is to help people, these young kids, people my age, people younger than me. I think it's, before it's all over with, I think that my goal is to finish writing a couple of books and be a motivational speaker. I don't think my time has passed when it comes to Anakin9.5Beatz. But as a person, as a human being, yes, sir. That's the way to go. To help and motivate people. The world is constantly changing, man. And that's what we got to understand, man. We got to understand that the world is constantly changing. Once we understand that, then here's the thing, man. Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, things were, to me now, this is just my opinion, my philosophy. Back in the day, in the 80s and 90s, because I remember I said I was born in 1978. Back in the day, man, back in the day, everything was consistent. Seemed like as a child, you know, you had a 9 to 5, your parents worked, you went to school, you got your education. Well, some of us. Some of us went to school just to eat lunch. Some of us went to school just to wear a pair of Jordans. And back in my time, the starter jacket. Yeah, man. But you know, life goes on. Things were just a whole lot different. And I'm glad when it comes to Generation X, I went through that era. And it's a lot of people my age, maybe older or younger. Those are some good times, man. In the 80s, in the 90s. But I have respect for these younger kids. I really do. Got a lot of respect for the young kids. The kids are our future, man. We got to help these kids, man. And you know, man, when it comes to celebrities and entertainment, I feel like back when we was coming up, you had some good-ass music, man. Phil Collins. You had, let's go back to the 70s. Woodstock time. You know, Isaac Hayes. If the young kids come on here, Isaac Hayes. I would say Teddy Pendergrass, but you know how that goes. Parliament. You know. The Pointer Sisters. Aretha Franklin. Let's go a little bit deeper. Ray Charles. But yeah, all jokes aside, man, I just want to come on live, man. This is my first time being on live, and I gotta introduce myself, man. So let me tell you a story because I know y'all gonna catch up. They always say I'm always been ahead of my time. y'all come back to this live. And I will have more lives. I'm 46 years old. Was born in Augusta, Georgia. In Atlanta. I was born in Augusta, Georgia, but I moved to Atlanta. Back and forth. Family in Atlanta, family in Augusta. I'm a Georgia boy. Let's give it up for that, man. Georgia boy, that. Hell yeah. I'm a Georgia boy, man. And my dad was a preacher. My mom was a big-time banker for Bank of America. I'm the preacher's kid. Y'all gotta watch out for the preacher's kids, man. We tough, bro. We bad as hell. We some bad motherfuckers, man. So, I'm definitely a child of God, man. Grew up in church. I was a musician. Yeah, the red cup. Y'all don't got those. Grew up in the church, man. I grew up playing the drums. My first drum set was, y'all probably don't know this, but people my age, a little older, it was a Muffet Baby drum set. A Muffet Baby drum set. And see, back then when they made drums in the 80s, the drums were made out of paper, man. Like, you hit that motherfucker one time. And yeah, my first set of drum set was a Muffet Baby. And they had like one little stick that go up and then a little small cymbal, little snare drum. Tore them up the first day. Tore my drums up on Christmas, man. Tore my drums up on Christmas, man. And that's when I knew that I love music. Love music. And the funny thing about that is, I'm a Cancer, you know what I'm saying? Cancer Nation. Give it up to the Cancer Nation. We wild, we crazy, we funny, we sensitive. But we'll do anything for anybody and anyone. Word to God, son. So yeah, man, I just want to tell y'all my story. Just a little bit. I gotta go watch the Colorado game, man, you know what I mean? I gotta go see what they gonna do. But at the end of the day, yeah, grew up in the church, playing the drums, playing the piano. And when I was a baby, my mom, the only way she could keep me quiet, and she played music through the course of the night. She always had me a little radio. She had me a radio, and she had me a fan, dog. A little fan. I still got a fan. Shout out to all the people that's got a fan, you feel me? Shout out to all the people that's got a fan in their room. They can't sleep without their fan. I can't. Let me tell you something, man. When I go to people's house and you know what? Anybody that's got a fan and you really love your fan in your room, take your fan with you wherever you go. I'll take my fans to the hotel. It's three things I'm going to take. My laptop when I go on vacation, a fan, and what else? Let me think about it. A fan, a laptop, and some money. Oh, man. The red cup, man. But yeah, I grew up in church. Played the drums, played the piano. And I have a lot of people in my family that's musicians. So after that, when I got older, this is true facts, man. And when I got older, I was 16, went to the school called Westside High School in Augusta. And one day I decided to come up with my own group, man. It was called 24/7, man. I came up with the group, came up with the name. It was 4 of us. And I wrote all of on a sheet of paper, man. I used to write out lyrics. I used to take us to church and we would sing. Y'all remember that group called Shy? And if I in love. Yeah, man. We would take Boys and Men, we would take all their songs, man, and turn it into like a church song and do it for people's anniversaries. Those some good old days, man. Some great days, man. 100%. And the only reason I'm telling you this because it says on my page UTE now, Anakin9.5Beatz the show. So I'm trying to give you a little bit of everything. We did talent shows. I used to work at Publix and we sung in front of Publix. And then one thing happened, dog. One thing happened that before I even get into that, man, I knew I was destined to be let me tell y'all something, man. I always wanted to be like Devontae when it comes to being a producer until Timberland came. But they all work together, man. They all work together. I wanted to be like Devontae Swain from Jodeci. I always like R&B music. For sure. But I wanted to be like him back in the days. If you want to call somebody, you want to call somebody your idol. Devontae Swain, man, the way he played the piano, the way he had that sub bass line, you feel me? I wanted to be like him, man. So when I was 16 in high school, I had my group. Knew nothing about the business, knew nothing about back in the day. Like I said, I'm from Augusta, man, and I don't want to call no names out, but there was a couple of people out there that had their little production team and everything back in the city of Augusta, Georgia, 706 area code. They we went to this guy's house, man, back on the south side, if you from Augusta, from Georgia. And I remember going to his house. I can't even remember. Oh, it was my boy Boo Swain. My boy Boo Swain. I think it was him. And we went to the guy's house, us four. And I remember going to his house. He had his little studio. He had this little big ass window and had this little big ass mixer board. And he had this big mixer board and he had this. It was a studio. I never had been in the studio. Well, let's call it in-house studio, right? Just storytelling right now. We went in there, and we was all like pumped. We didn't even realize it was a house with a studio. We had, you know what I mean? So we went in there, and he was like, yeah, I knew nothing about making beats. I knew nothing about none of that. So we goes in there, and this is like 1995, 6-ish. We go in there, and big old black dude. I'm not racist. I'm not talking about my black people, but we go in there, and the dude is like, all right, I'm gonna play this song for y'all, and I want y'all to ring us up. First of all, we went in there and we sang for him, and he was like, oh yeah, y'all, and we was tight, man. We could have been one of the elite groups in the world at that time. In the world, we go in there and he plays this beat, and I'm gonna tell you how the beat sound, man. I'm gonna do the beat like on my voice. We go in there and this is how it sounded. I wish I would record it, but we didn't have cell phones. We didn't have that shit back then. We go in there, and the beat sound like this: boom, chicka 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 boom, and I'm like, oh, like we all like. But we didn't even want to hurt the man's feelings, so we was like old school player, man. So we started singing. And I had this other guy that was in our group. He was my best friend. I was firing people, adding people to the group. And when I heard him tried to sing to that dude beat, man, I was like, man, it's over with. But long story short, the dude really liked us. And he was like, hey, man, I'm going to sign y'all. This is true facts. It's like, I'm going to sign y'all. And we was like, sign what? Remember, we all grew up in the church. We all grew up in the church, so we didn't know nothing about this. We didn't know about that outside life. But I will call one name. His name was Tony Mercedes. This guy was a producer for Tony Mercedes. And if you ever want to know who Tony Mercedes is, I don't even know it. From Atlanta. But we was in Augusta because Augusta wasn't popping back then. He was like, all right, I'm gonna turn y'all on. But it was another label under Tony Mercedes. But Tony Mercedes, let's say this. He produced Pressure. If people my age, I don't know about the younger people, but if you go on YouTube, this guy was named Pressure. It was another group too. He came out with this guy, Pressure. It was the movie was called The Players Club. Splackavelli. Yeah, for anybody that really come into my to my channel, Splackavelli. I don't know if y'all remember that, but it's anyway. So we was like, all right, we'll sign, not knowing what was going on. And this takes me back to like Bell Biv DeVoe and all the other other groups that came out, how they got screwed over. They got the fame as far as people recognizing them and doing shows and thought they was making money. They bought them cars and shit. But to get to the point, we met the dude of his little company in Augusta, and he was like, all right, man, y'all sign this, man. We gonna get y'all ready. We gonna have y'all blast. We gonna have y'all this and that. So I was smart enough, out of the whole group, which I was the manager, the songwriter. I wasn't producing back then. I knew nothing about making beats. Thank God, because the beats was whack back then. Super whack. Beats was whack. My mom is a big time banker. So I take all the guys' paperwork. Yep. I take all the guys' paperwork, and I was smart enough to go to my mom. Because we have a big time lawyer. And gave her the contract. Man, she was like, y'all ain't signing with nobody, motherfucker. My mom don't curse, but that's the way I perceived it through translation. She was like, y'all ain't signing with nobody. This is garbage. She took it to, and she didn't want us to do that. She didn't want us to sing. She wanted us to do church music. Of course, my dad is a preacher, right? Yeah. So the deal never got done, dog. And I think that's where everything changed. We all got mad at each other. We didn't get mad at each other as far as being friends and hanging out, drinking and smoking, whatever you want to call it. Nah, we didn't do that. But we kind of lost the passion for singing, and I lost the passion for writing. I lost the passion for just the whole situation, man. So we just ended up just buying CDs and tapes, dog. My mama made me so mad, man, but I appreciate her now, man, because for that moment now, it could have been worked out another way. But as long as I didn't do, church stuff when it comes to music, I don't think they really rock with me. So I just want to give y'all that story with that, man. Major facts. Major facts. And then I think it just stopped when it comes to that. I played football, basketball, and chased the girls in my high school days. So that being said, I think that's where the fire got burnt out. And it was like the fear of being in the music business and signing to a record label. She really, I think my mom really just put that pressure on me. And back then we didn't have the internet. We didn't have the resources to go look and see what's behind the scenes. That's why most people that make it in the industry or want to do it, man, y'all got all the resources now. Y'all got all the resources. Like, you can go on YouTube, you can go on TikTok, you can Google. We didn't have that. It was all about word of mouth. So it's a blessing. The younger generation, man, it's a blessing that y'all got the tools, I'm talking about, to go find out what's really behind the scenes. It's so many stories out there, bro. So many stories, man, out there of people getting screwed over and fucked over and You know, it's sad, man. But getting back to the basics, so graduated high school, yes, Sirski. When I graduated high school, I still stayed with the music. I still bought my CDs and tapes. Still bought those. Still listen to the music. Still listen to everybody. And it was so funny. I critique every CD tape that I like, hip hop, rap. And then that was it for that, man. I started working at Augusta National Golf Course in Augusta. Became a big time big dog. You know what I mean? I got into the service industry when it comes to golf courses. Just telling you my story, man. That's all. Ain't nothing special. Cause I want y'all to. I want y'all to get to know me, man. I'm a special. I'm a gifted person, man. I'm artistic. When it comes to artistry and it comes to the way of thinking, I feel like I can do anything if I put my mind to it, and you can too, baby. 100%. Yeah, I went around and worked at Augusta National Golf Course. Yes, I met Tiger Woods. Yes, I met Phil Mickelson. All them guys know me. And y'all don't gotta believe it. I'm just saying. That's the most prestigious golf courses in the world. Augusta National. Go on YouTube, the Masters. Started there in '97, man. Graduated from I didn't graduate from West Side High School. I went to Evans High School. I was doing so bad at West Side High School, chasing girls, and I don't know, man. Back in my time, man, when you got a ninth grade, whether you was popular or not, if you just knew people and you hung around certain people, everybody rocked with you. So to graduate out of high school, I went to Evans High School in Columbia County, Cache County, baby. I'm talking about Augusta. Anybody from Augusta see this, y'all know what I'm talking about. Graduated from Evans High School. Wasn't even think about doing music or nothing like that. You know. And then my best friend, lead singer of the 24/7. Actually, we was called Deep before we was 24/7. It was called Deep. But I like the name 24/7 because we was always singing and doing stuff 24/7. You feel? So it made sense. So let's push a little bit. Started working at Augusta National. Met a lot of celebrities. Met Donald Trump. I met so many people at that golf course. I worked there from 1997 to 2011, man. So that golf course basically took my life away for 13, 14 years. And in between that, man, we're going to push forward. 2005, 6, Gigi came out. What it do, what the business is. And I always had to listen to Jay-Z, Nas, all them, man. I also got a chance to go in a golf course up to Rhode Island, man. Worked out there too. Met a lot of interesting people, a lot of Italians. And just to be specific, Westerly, Rhode Island, Westerly, Watch Hill, Narragansett, partied up in Boston. Yes, sir. Did that. And just to cut the record straight, man, another interesting story about that is when I was working at Augusta National, man, I just a young, hot-headed, hard-driven, anxious. I grew up when I went up north. I went up there every summer for 5 years. And I realized in each state, I wouldn't say city, but each state is different, man. Especially like the West Coast, Midwest, down South Texas. I consider Texas the South. And of course up north, didn't know shit about Canada. I realized, you know what, man? If you really want to know who you are as a person, or you want to learn something, you want to be great within yourself, you got to move out of your state, bro. You got to move out of your city, man. You got to go wherever you want to go. I can't tell you where to go, but leave your state, man. Leave your city, bro. For real. And now it's more accurate to leave now than it was back then, because you know we ain't have all that extra. You had to get in your car and go somewhere, man. You ain't had no money to fly. You can steal some gas, dog, and you can go where you want to go. You know, big facts. So yeah, man, went up north, man, and I don't know, man. 2006, 7, I got married, and God bless my son, bro. He got born. Not to mention, I got 5 kids, but y'all got to go back and look at my I got it on my playlist, bro. It says, and ladies, I don't want to exclude the ladies. I got a playlist where you can go. I got my playlist broken down. You can go and see a playlist about Anakin9.5Beatz. You go to the playlist and it says, no, actually, it's on the playlist, but if you just scroll down my channel, you'll see me introducing myself. So that being said, you know, I just 7 and 8. One of my guys, Bruce Wayne. And let me tell you about Bruce Wayne, man. He always did music. He always DJed. And I DJed too, 2005 and 2000. For the hustle, though. Still got my equipment. Still got everything. I linked back up with my friend, man, Bruce Wayne. And he came up with this program called Reason. He was like, bro, I use Reason, bro. Cube-based Reason, man. That's where it's at. 7 and 8. I was like, back in 2007, 8. I was like, all right, man, I don't know if I want to make no beats. I was DJing, though. I was popping. Back on MySpace, if y'all know what MySpace is, right? My name, I changed my DJ name 3 times. It was Infamous Black, then it was Infamous Black 2K, and then officially DJ Phantom, Fanthom, DJ Phantom, back in the day. Ran into him, and he was basically like, bro, I use this shit, bro. Reason, Cube-based. So this sucker sold me this shit for $100, man. Bootleg. Crack the code, everything. How you go? He didn't sell me the product, like he didn't give me the box or go tell me to go. That man, you see how people be playing people, man. Yeah, he ain't play me though. That dude really helped me though. Yeah, man. I paid $100 for that shit, man. And I don't know how much it costs in person. I never bought Reason. I just always know how to crack codes. Bought me Reason. I bought Reason from him when I could have literally, I had the bread to go buy the real shit, but one day he did do is he did school me on it. So I got my little product Reason. I went in there and I was like, all right, had my little HP. Started using that shit. And I liked it. I was like, oh shit, I can make my own beats. I could be Timberland. I could be Devontae. I could be Dr. Dre. Shit. I still got, on my Reason program, I still got the beats that I made back then. I was like, and it don't, you know, I don't really think, I know I'm always ahead of my time, bro. I'm ahead of my time, man. Now I don't feel like I'm ahead of my time, but I don't feel like I'm behind schedule. But let's move on, man, because I got to go see this game, dog. Yeah, started playing that. Not to mention my son was born. I was in the process of getting married, stayed in an apartment. Boy, I had a lot of shit going on. Working at Augusta National, taking the kids to school. You know, I was doing all of that, bro. Trying to fit everything in, bro. Yeah, everything. And, you know, fell in love with it. DJing, I got Reason. I didn't have Cubase yet. I just had Reason, and I had my DJ equipment. Hustling. I used to DJ at this club called Adams, man. That shit was the funnest. It was three of us guys, man. We all went in business with this Indian dude. His name was Singh. Man, actually, one of my other guy friends introduced me to go be a DJ at the club and be an owner. So I had to learn how to be an owner, collect money. Shout out to that dude, man. Did that and DJ, and that's when I just took off. I was like, oh, I'm about to smash. I'm about to do this shit. I'm about to get there and rock this shit, man. And then that's when I really got into it. So one night I was DJing at a club called Timepieces. No, it was something else, man. I don't know. It was something else. It doesn't matter. And I ran into one of the guys I went to church with, young fella named Jay. And he was like, man, I like the way you DJ, man. He ain't had no bread. He ain't had no support. So like, it kind of reminded me back when I was 16. Kind of reminded me when I was 16, dog. And he was like, man, I want to be the greatest rapper, bro. Better than Lil Wayne, better than all those cats. And at first I was like, man, I'm working at Augusta National, I'm running a golf course, I got a family, I got kids. I don't got time to be helping this joker out, man. He's 10 years younger than me. So, I don't know, I was at work one day, it just hit me. I was like, man, I don't want to do this shit at work no more, man. But I also had that fear that, like I told y'all about my mom, like, I don't know if I want to get into this business because she discovered how people was doggone fucking people over. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this. But I actually end up having a meeting with him, went to his house, talked to his mom, and we was like, we gonna do this shit. You know what I'm saying? We sat down and talked about it. And I said, I'm gonna get back with you, man. I gotta think about some things, right? I go back home and I'm like, I gotta come up with my own label. I gotta get my LLCs. I can't do this guy like this. He asked me to be his manager, right? He asked me to be his manager. I was like, all right. But we end up building a label, man, and I called it Us Two Entertainment. And how I came up with Us Two Entertainment is I just looked at all the artists, all the labels, all the groups, and I was like, Us Two Entertainment, because we could do it too. Everything y'all can do, we can do it. So, y'all rapping? Us too. You the best producer? You the best producer? Us too. Us Two Entertainment will, I don't know if I'll be here. I may be dead, gone, but I'm gonna pass the torch to somebody, man. Somebody gonna get that label, man. Hopefully it's my son, I don't know. But before I die, I'm gonna write in my will, it's gotta go to somebody that really want it in the family. I don't know if I give it to, it's only one person, but that's between me and myself. Us Two Entertainment, baby. Us Two Entertainment, right? I'm just telling y'all about, it's Anakin9.5Beatz the show. And I'm just telling y'all, how this came about with Us Two Entertainment and UTE now. We getting close. No, okay, I got about 15, 20 minutes because I got to go watch that game once again. I'm just telling you the bio. I don't want nobody to think I'm fake. I think I'm on some bullshit on YouTube channel. So after that, bro, came up with the label, came back to him. I was like, all right, bro, it's go time. I don't got time to play. We got to get it going. Write your lyrics while I'm working at Augusta National, right? Yeah. While you at the crib and at school, when you at school, get your work, get your A's. Man, that man, when he got a GED, man, he ain't even want to be in school, man. That's how inspiring this shit is, bro. Young fella, man, I inspired him to finish school, bro. He actually dropped out of high school and got his GED. And we came up with his first album called GED. Us Two Entertainment, baby. Isn't that ironic? It gets deeper than that, bro. So we go out. But before I even wanted to even work with this cat, go on my channel, UTE now. Go to Anakin9.5Beatz, Lost Files, dog. Yeah, I did some research. Had to go to I got two other channels, man. Us Two Entertainment, TSMG channels. Yeah, man. This is deep, bro. I said, this is what we gonna do. It was a dude named Sean Wise, through my cousin. Shout out to Mike D, man. Michael Terrence Daggett, bro. Shout out to Mike D, man. My cousin always believed in me. And that's a whole nother story. I'll tell you another story. Probably tonight, man. I'll probably come back tonight and give you I want y'all to know this shit, man. If you get to this point, I want y'all to know this shit. You need to know about Us Two Entertainment, UTE now. My cousin Mike D, he was like, bro, come through. I said, man, I need one. He loves hip hop. He like Nas, Jay-Z, Big L, Big Pun, Food Snickers, Tribe Called Quest. Just I can name so many different other. We was deep into hip hop, and we always thought we was gonna come out with a group called Two Scoops of Raisin. My favorite line for me was 2 scoops of Fruit Loops. I think I gotta do her. You know, some shit. I don't know. Oh no, I think I gotta do. Anyway, so he was like, yeah, Sean Wise, man. You know he sound like Nas, bro. And I knew Sean Wise. He was like, yeah, bro, we going in, bro. Bring J.O., bring J.O. I was like, all right, cool. And it's documented. Lost Files. Anakin9.5Beatz. Just look it up. And you'll see clearly, back in the day, it was at Mike D house. And it was all up from there. They battled, bro. They actually battled. I got it. I also got Jay battling at school, if you look at it, against another guy. I'm not going to call his name. But he battled against another guy, right? And he was like, all right, let's go. Let's do it. Right? So after that, I was like, yeah, man. Bro, we gonna do this shit. Bro. We gonna change the world. We gonna pop this shit off, bro. And that's Us Two Entertainment, man. That's all I can tell you right now. So I'm asking, when y'all finally get to this live and look at it, just go to the playlist, dog. I also got a documentary out there on 2016 that you should look at. You should take full advantage of this, man, because one thing, this shit gonna blow up, bro. I'm not saying I'm gonna go out and be the best, greatest producer. I am one of the greatest producers that never tried to make it. I can't say that I never made it. I just never hit the button or snapped my finger like Thanos. Because I always had that fear of what my mom, and this is no excuse. No excuses. I always had that fear, bro, that somebody was going to fuck me over. And I didn't want to be disappointing my family like that. And you know, when I started the Us Two Entertainment label, man, there ain't nobody support me in my family, bro. Just remember that, man. If you want to start this business and you want to, first thing you should do, and shout out to Bolo, man. I've been checking his work, bro. Shout out to him, man, for the, you know what I'm saying, being there and allowing me to message on his page and responding back, bro. A response is better than nothing, bro. Whether you like something or not. Bolo, shout out to you, man. If you see this shit, bro, I respect you, man. 100%. So yeah, man, if you're gonna start this shit, bro, just give your jewels. You have to be committed in the game to all the beat makers out there, right? Once you feel like you've mastered the beats, making beats, even if you don't got the sound all the way down, it takes time, bro. It takes time. And the reason why it takes time now is because everybody's doing it now. You could do beats on your phone, you could record on your phone, iPad. It's so many ways you can do this shit now, man. It's a lot of options. So the first thing you need to do is make beats, go to other people, all right? Let everybody hear your beats. Don't get mad when people say your shit trash. Don't get upset when people say, oh man, I don't like that. And also detect when somebody, first of all, don't even go to your best friends. Don't go to nobody in your family, man. They're gonna lie to you, bro. They gonna freaking lie to you, bro. They ain't gonna tell you. Now, some shit they might be like, all right, cool, yeah, man, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Most of the time they gonna do that. But anybody in your family, your friends, the one that says, man, that shit ain't, nah, bro. That's who you need to fuck with, right? I'm just giving you jewels. Fuck with the people that don't like your shit, bro. Fuck with the people that don't like your shit, bro. If they don't like it, they really don't like it, motherfucker. They really don't like it. You need to, okay, for the beat makers and producers that's coming up and want to do this, just go to the people that's negative, man. Go ahead and get that shit out of the way right now. Don't wait. So, learn how to make your beats. You should go 1 year just making beats. I'm talking about standard. Stay on it, upgrade, do what you gotta do. 1 year, at least 6 months to a year. I say a year. And then after that, right? After you do that a year, and all between all of that, right? After a year, this is what you need to be doing. Continue to work. And you can upgrade. I wouldn't even, see, that's the thing. That's what's wrong with people, man. They'll go and, okay, I'm going to get Fruit Loops. Okay, I'm going to get Appleton. Okay, I'm going to get this. They get it and be like, all right, I'm going to crack the code. And then they just want to speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up. All right, I got that. No, man. One thing at a time. And you'll know when you got it. I promise you. You'll know when you got it, bro. Once you do that, in between, after 6 months, all right? After 6 months, take that. And then you want to start learning how to master your shit. I'm talking about your beats. Get the beat game right. Get the beat mastering right. Get all that right, bro. And you got to talk to other people. You got to be around other people. You cannot sit in front of a computer or laptop with 2 speakers and saying, I don't really think you should put it on the internet because somebody might take your shit. Shout out to ASCAP too. Yeah, I got ASCAP, bro. And I'm LLC with Us 2 Entertainment, bro. I got all that. So, once you get that, somebody's in your facility or in your path gonna let you know, hey man, this is it. You got it. Once you get that locked in, then you should learn how to record. Don't record. You can record yourself to learn. Record yourself and record your own music. Record your own music, man, and then apply the same pressure. And then learn how to master your own music. And it's on YouTube, dog. You can go on YouTube and learn how to master your own music. Don't just get in there and just play with the shit, bro. And just be like, oh, I ain't cool. Nah. Learn how to master your own music, bro. Then you want to go and start working with other people. Same thing Bolo said. I've been saying that shit. Go and master and learn how to work with other people. And then when you got all that done, go get your LLCs, man. Start your own label, man. Don't stop worrying about, oh, I want to be with Sony. I want to be with Bad Boy. Not Bad Boy. Just a little joke there, man. Start your own label. Start your own production work. Get your shit copyrighted. Get your trademark. You know what I'm saying? And then after you get your trademark, then you take off. Now, if you're young, if you're older, I don't know, man. It's still a process, bro. It should take you within. It took me I started in 2009, so I would say about 2011, 12, I was getting it. I finally got it. And I started a distribution deal with Tunes Core, man. That's what I did, Tunes Core. I don't got it up now, I took all that shit down. But Tunes Core, man. And BMI ASCAP. And then you could do your placements. You know what I mean? And when you want to sign people, you make sure you go online and get your constructural contract and make sure you go to your lawyer, get you a lawyer. You got to get a lawyer. I'm talking about, especially if you got your own business, or if you just an artist or producer, get you a lawyer, music, and then you good to go. It took me 2 or 3 years, man. From 2009, by 2012, 13, I was popping. I knew I had it at that time, and I was way before my time. I knew I was up there with the best of them. But in conclusion, man, 2012, 13, bro, I started working at Augusta National, bro. I said, I'm going to go all in. And back then, I blamed it on, you know what I'm saying, my ex-wife and my family. But they did not support me when I gave up that job. And I understand why they felt that way, you feel me? I understand why they felt that way. They was like, damn, bro, you giving up a 6-figure job to do this shit? Yeah, man. So 2013, man, I lost everything, dog. I lost everything, bro. Lost my house, lost my family. And basically, us two Entertainment went downhill, man, because I got depressed, bro. I got depressed. End of story for now. So now it's 2024. And the next live, when nobody's watching, I'll tell you story part 2 of Us 2 Entertainment and how UTE now got started. Y'all need to know this, man. I know I'm gonna help somebody, bro. I know somebody gonna see this shit. And they either been through it or they not gonna wanna go through this shit, bro. So, at the end of the day, when I lost everything, man, I moved to Charlotte, dog. By myself with $146, man. $146, man. Yeah. And I said that I was gonna be like, I'm gonna start all over again. Us 2 Entertainment, UTE. It was UTE 2013 to 2018. And then it turned into UTE now. And now, we're here. So y'all stay blessed, man. But before I go, if you made it to the end of this live, I just want you to hear a couple of things, man. This is called 911, man. I made this back in 2012. All right, let's get to it. Sampling, bro. ...2012, man. This is from H-Town, man. This 2012. And I'm gonna redo this beat. I'm gonna change some shit up. This 2012, I know nobody was doing nothing like this. sir, man. You could do it. This 2012, man. And y'all hear the shit that I got now? And I took from 2018 all the way to now. I'm back, bro. I'm doing this shit for fun, though. Whatever happens, happens. It's God work, bro. It's up to him to decide how this goes. Yeah. And I don't even got all my speakers on. I got these two little boys right here. Check it out. Oh. I just broke it. You see that? Yes, sir. All right, man. And yes, for y'all to know what I use Reason, bro, and Cubase. I have not upgraded to all this extra stuff, man. For me, it's pointless, man, because like I said, if God bring me back to the platform, I don't even think I'll do that. I don't think that I would, I don't think I would sit there and upgrade my product. You know why? Because I realize everybody got the same product. I don't know if that makes sense. Everybody got the same product, so I'm gonna keep what I got. And if you don't notice, I got a lot of plugins that people and now it's so crazy because I could take all the plugins I got plugins from 2009 all the way up to probably about 2018. But I'm such a mastermind in this shit to where I could take it and just change the sound myself. I don't have to have a sound that's already made because everybody else got the same sound. I could take these 2009 sounds all the way up to 2019 sounds and flip that shit, bro. Because when you're an engineer and you know what you're doing, you don't have to keep upgrading. If you keep upgrading your sounds, like I gotta say, like, check it out, man. For the new people, new beginners, yes, you should do that, I guess. But for me, I'm telling you, I got 2 external hard drives of nothing but sounds. And to conclude this, man, a Lexus keyboard, right? Something simple. It's about the program that you got. A Lexus keyboard. This is my drum pad, bro. I don't have to go get the MPC. This is my MPC right there, bro. I promise you. It's about the program that you use. I'm not saying don't use any of the programs that you use. I use Reason, bro. I'm using Reason 5, bro. And like I said, that's 2012 now. I'm going to hit y'all with some smoke. All right, so go to Louisville_223. Louisville_2023. That's just my primary page for me, myself, and I, okay? I got the link up on my bio, UTE Now, right? Okay? But then I got a UTE Now page, and it's only got 100 followers, and I don't care because y'all motherfuckers gonna be nosy, and y'all gonna check this shit out, bro. If you want to hear some new shit that I already dropped, just for the fans, no, I'm not out there doing placements. No, I'm not recording anybody anymore. No, I'm doing this shit for fun because I'm trying to help the new generation. Like I said, if God got a plan for me to pursue it again, you never know. But go to UTE Now _1203 on Instagram and you can hear some of the latest shit that I drop for the fans, just for people to listen to, okay? I'm not great as far as, to y'all, I'm not great as far as, because I haven't been the #1 producer. I always wanted to win a Grammy, but that don't make me less greater. I love this shit. That's the difference between me and everybody else. And it's not something that I have really profited off over the years. I still get some money from 2010, 11, 12, and that's enough for me right now, man. This is my hobby. I love doing this shit. I have a passion for this shit, and I'm not gonna allow anybody to take this shit from me, okay? That's facts. I'll just watch other people do good, do great, and I'm gonna have fun with this shit. And however it goes, it goes. UTE now, man. Us Two Entertainment, Gay Classic, Anakin9.5Beatz the show. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Everything we do, my motto is everything we do will be different. $1 billion vision, $1 million mindset. Peace. Love y'all. Stay up. Don't ever give up. Come back and see me. All right? Love. I'm out.